We're doing it live. We're doing it early. We're doing it quite early because I just don't trust my kids to not have a complete meltdown around the next 20 minutes. I know them. I sense it's coming. They come up a lot on this show, those fuckers. Okay. This is it. This is the 420 candle. 3:40 p.m. on what is it again exactly? November the 6th. Still waiting on the final decision, the final word about who's the president, but more or less it looks like Biden, I guess. So that's cool, I guess. Okay. So, well, it's better than the other fucking weirdo. Okay, this is Molehill Mining's 420 candle. I'm Old Man Todd. I look at the charts. I look at the news. I look at the market caps. I just try to check in at around the same time every day so I get a sense of what is happening in a 24-hour period. It's been really helpful helping me learn the markets. I'm trying to kick that up to 12 hours a day and come on in the mornings. Um, you know, and I learn a little bit, and I hope you come along for the ride. This is for purely my entertainment and my education. And this is the furthest thing from financial advice. I don't even know the appropriate vocab or even what the fuck all this is down here. So let's look at the market caps like we do to start off every other day. We've been doing that for a while at least. Bitcoin's up only 0.3% on the 24, but that's a little bit of a correction like we saw on that chart we were looking at. On the 7-day, it's up 16.2. That's a little bit more relevant to the recent happenings. It just blew through 15,000 all the way to 16 and is now bouncing around above 15.5 for a $289 billion market cap. Ethereum is at 450, just above. It's up 9.8% on the day, 18.1% of the week, $51.6 billion market cap, not bad. Tether, 16.9 billion. Excuse me. Tether is just about to break a $17 billion market cap. It looks like it's been growing like crazy. It's always going to be $1, interestingly enough. But XRP, just about to round up to 26 cents here. That's up for 5.5% and up 7 on the week. 11.7 bill market cap. Bitcoin Cash 258 for 3.5 on the 24 hours. It's actually down 3.2 on the 7. It just took a serious beating and it's rallying a lot the last day, so it'll probably get up on the week. If you look over here, you can see a little small thing here showing you the week. But yeah, it took a pretty bad beating halfway through the week. I always talk shit about it, so it's probably my massive influence. Chainlink, I've just been rooting for Chainlink to overpass Bitcoin Cash, and this is the closest they've ever been, $20 million close. So I wonder if the next time I talk with you guys, if Chainlink will be in the 5th place. I always call this top 5, but it's like kind of funky to count Tether since its price doesn't change. And also, I'd feel stupid if I didn't count Chainlink, because Chainlink is really good. But, you know, so I don't know. Anyways, Chainlink is up 10.9% on the 24 or 8.4 on the week. It also took a little bit of a dip. A lot of the coins did, but Cash and Link took the most for whatever reason. They took a real serious beat down. Okay, let's take a peek at the price. So that little dot is the next 420, 420 in the afternoon PM. But I'm not sure, like, we'll see what happens here. We'll check back on this before we leave. But last night, well, let's just go over it. I mean, we broke out of 14 and went all the way straight through past 15 right away. You know, all the way up into $16,000 and then bounced. Wait, how did that get moved? I shouldn't have got moved. Give me a sec. Good lord. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it just broke through a $10,000 boundary, and like, how long did that take? Let's measure that. Started on the 5th, 10:40 in the morning, and by 5:15 at night, it had gone up 7.3% for $1,877. Oh yeah, I say a 10K. I meant like 1,000. It went up a whole 1,000 in that short time. Pretty impressive. Since then, we've been going pretty sideways. Last 12 hours was just down 7.76%. We are only up 1.38% this little time, or at least that's what I think we're going to be at. I found like a pretty small descending channel, but I think Bitcoin's overall trend is going to be upwards. I don't think this descending channel is going to be a big influence for any serious length of time. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go back and take a look at the cloud. Get a little forecast before we move on to the news. So the cloud is giving some decent support compared to what we usually see. It recently flipped, but if we take a look, I drew this channel. A lot of times what will happen with this channel is like, I'm trying to find a good example on this one, but I don't think there is one. Sometimes these channels will be both support and resistance. And you'll see if the price goes over it, it might bounce off of it, if that makes any sense. And so we'll see. It also would match up with the cloud if that happened in this like general area, which it looks kind of on track to do, and bounce back up, and maybe it'll take another test. We shall see. Let's get a little bit more detail on the cloud than I usually look at. Let me get my vocab straight. So the convergence line is pretty high above the baseline, and a lot of times we don't see it that big of a gap, so that's nice. We do see it trading just a little bit behind the lagging indicator. It is thin support, so yeah, I don't know. I bet you it bounces off that channel, but this is just my own entertainment. So we'll see. Let's keep an eye. Let's get rid of this. Let's take a look at EMAs real quick. There's a lot of those pointing down or flat. So I don't know. Those are downward indicators. Okay. In the news, we followed the story, I think, yesterday where like the government snatched up a wallet from the Silk Road. It was the 4th biggest wallet apparently out there. It had not moved since that trial, but someone went ahead and tried to use it and they got seized. And let's see. So I guess the U.S. government is now the biggest owner of Bitcoin, which is pretty weird. Oh, 5th richest. Okay. 3rd if you exclude exchanges. Pretty brutal. Put it in the treasury. Might as well. Keep it in Bitcoin too. Let's just switch right now. Yeah, I just wanted to glance at that one. I hadn't even had a chance to look too much at this stuff. But here we go. We talked also about the contract to send Ethereum tokens one way into the Ethereum 2 net, which allows them to be staked. I don't know if this contract is only for staking or if you can move your coins to ETH2 and do anything else with them at this point, or if you'd want to. I'm not sure any of those other details, but it's described as a one-way thing. So I don't know if you lose functionality with Ethereum 1net or not. I'll have to actually get back to you guys about that eventually. I'm gonna probably do videos that aren't just this towards the news, and try to get you guys a little bit more information about stuff as I'm researching it, because might as well. All right. But anyway, yeah, he moved a lot. I mean, he moved all in all totaling. Oh, okay. This is just more about like the system as a whole. I read a different article earlier today about this. Anyways, genesis of. So we talked about all this yesterday. For them to launch ETH2 is this much validators, and I think Vitalik just put up. I don't know why it's not in this one, but he put up enough Ethereum for a handful of those. I don't necessarily know if all of it's staked or if that's clear at this point, but yeah, cool. Okay, take it easy, and hopefully see everyone in the morning.